Hey everyone, welcome back to the Race Fight Smokehouse and Grill, and today we are making some awesome Nashville hot chicken wings. Let's go! Thanks for sticking around, everybody. Like I said, we are making some awesome Nashville hot chicken wings. I got this recipe from my friend Chris. You could check him out on Instagram at Weber Master General. Check it out. He posts some great stuff. Today, we're making these wings. It's simple, it's easy to do, and it's gonna be great. All we're taking are some chicken wings, and we're gonna throw it on the Weber grill. I'm not even gonna season it at first. That's how easy it is. We're just putting it right on the grill. While these are cooking, we're gonna make up a sauce that we're gonna baste it with throughout the cook, and that's gonna give it that great Nashville hot flavor. So far, the only thing I've done with these is I've added a little bit of kosher salt on both sides, and I let it sit in the fridge open to try to get some of that moisture out of the skin. That way we get some crispy skin while we're cooking. So let's go get these on the grill. We're using the Weber Kettle today. I'm cooking with Jealous Devil lump charcoal, and we're putting it in our slow and sear, but you don't really need the slow and sear. You just need to set it up for indirect cooking. You could use your charcoal baskets, or you can just set it up along the back side of your grill. So let's get these on the grill. Now we have the charcoal set up on this side. We're gonna put our chicken wings on this side here, indirect heat. And we want these wings on indirect heat so they could cook a little lower and a little slower than direct heat. We want this to really get some good smoke flavor in there from the charcoal, and we're also gonna let it cook nice and slow so that it really gets nice and tender when it's time to eat, and hopefully we get some nice crispy skin along the way as well. So we're gonna close this up right now, and in about 15-20 minutes we're gonna come back, do our first flip and our first sauce. So let's close this up and make our sauce. And you can see I'm cooking with the vent at about halfway open. That's gonna be the perfect temperature. I'm not even monitoring the temperature, to be honest. I know that it's gonna be somewhere around that 300, 325 range. If it's not, that's okay, because I'm only cooking these until they're done, which I'm shooting for somewhere between 185 to 200-ish, so those wings just fall apart. Let's go make that sauce. Now this recipe is just gonna keep getting more simple for you. I'm using Pork Mafia's Nashville Hot Seasoning. This is absolutely delicious. But if you'd like to make your own, I'll post a couple homemade recipes for Nashville Hot Seasoning in the description below. That way you can make your own. It's pretty simple. It's paprika, cayenne, some sugar, some salt. I'll put it in the link. I'll put it in the description below so you can try to make your own. But if you don't want to, check out Pork Mafia's Nashville Heat. I'll put a link for their website down below as well. Now for the sauce that we're going to be basting this with, very, very simple. I have a tub of whipped and salted butter, 8 ounces, just whipped butter. And I'm gonna put it into this cast iron pan because we are going to melt this down so it turns into a sauce. But I'm gonna use all of this here. Now we're gonna add some of our seasoning, and we're gonna go with approximately 3 tablespoons. Rough guess. The more you use, the more seasoned it'll be, the hotter it'll be. So, you know, use it for your taste. You could put less in, whip it up, taste it, see your heat. I've made these once before. I used 3, it came out perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and mix this up a little bit. Obviously it's gonna mix better once we get it on the grill. So I'm gonna just integrate this a little bit, and then we're gonna put it on the grill to melt down. And then we'll have our sauce ready for when the time comes to start saucing. So that's probably in another 15 minutes. So let's get this on the grill to get this melted down. These wings have been on for about 20 minutes. We've already pulled the butter sauce off. We don't wanna let that get too hot and burn up. So we pulled that off to the side. Time to flip the wings for the first time, and then we're gonna sauce them. So let's flip these. Again, we just got some plain wings here, but they're going to be awesome here in a little bit. Wings are flipped, let's sauce them. Now we want to sauce this generously, but we also want to make sure we save some for the very end. These got the first round of sauce on there. Let's close that grill up, and we're gonna let it go another 20 minutes, and then we're gonna flip it again. Let's close it up. So another 25 minutes has gone by. These are coming along great. It's time to flip them and sauce them up again. These are sauced up. Gonna close it back up for another 20 minutes or so, and we'll be back to check on it then. It's been another 20 minutes. These wings are really coming along nice. We're gonna give it one more flip and one final sauce before we pull them off. So let's do that right now. Final saucing is done. We're gonna close this up, let it go for about 15 minutes or so. Check the internal temp, make sure it's within the range we want, pull them off, and we're gonna hit them with the remainder of that butter sauce to give that nice Nashville hot flavor. We'll be back when it's time to hit them up with that final saucing. These wings are done, ready to be pulled off. I just want to make sure by checking the internal temp. So let's probe a couple of these wings here. Oh yeah, we're already over 200, 210. Oh yeah, these are done, ready to be pulled off. Let's pull them off and then we'll show you how we hit them with the final sauce. Wings are done and looking great. And the story with Nashville hot chicken is that there's usually an oil-based sauce that's put on at the end. That oil usually comes from the fryer, mixed with some cayenne, salt, sugar, other things to whatever the recipe is. So we're just using this butter with the Nashville hot seasoning, and we're gonna hit these with a little more sauce here. This is where you're gonna get a lot of that flavor. And what's great is that it's gonna be buttery and spicy and all the good things. Just the right amount, and we're just about out, so that's perfect. There you have it. Check out these wings. Only thing left to do is taste them. I don't know if you could hear it, but this skin came out nice and crispy. I think it was one, because of the salt dry brine that we did in the beginning for about an hour, 2 hours. And two, you're basting with butter the whole time. So that oil on the skin is really helping it crisp up. Let's try it out. And that's good. Buttery, got that nice spice. Fall off the bone tender. Absolutely delicious. Try out some Nashville hot chicken wings. You're gonna love it. If you enjoyed this cook, please give the video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Check me out on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for coming by. Peace.